Tell me about yourself. What's your story?
Oh, you don't want to ask that question, darling. When a woman's lived for over 200 years, they've been a great many people. I'm here on business. A man thinks I'm better off dead. I beg to differ. Right now, he's waiting for me in some dusty hideout with a full staff of gunners. I hope to match him gun for goon.
Anything I can do to help?
Yes, there is. Perhaps you'd be interested in being my personal goon. Or gun, if you prefer. And in exchange, I will be yours.
What's this all about?
Long story short, it's a sibling rivalry, except with more violence. Because unlike the wasteland, some things never get old. On the contrary, they only get worse. We should be careful. Family reunions in my house tend to start with bullets and end with blood. Of course, in between there's arguments, dancing, and champagne. To be honest, I'm not sure which is more dangerous.
Zeus.
It's strange how things from the old world are valued. The phrase, rags to riches, takes on an entirely new meaning. Well, let's see. It appears this isn't Barnaby at all. In fact, it's my older brother Arthur. Hard to be sure, given he's a ghoul, but I can tell by the eyes. They're incredibly pretentious. We should search the body for a holotape. The letter said the combination would be on that.
Huh.
Well, if you're listening to this, Audrey, then I'm dead. If you're wondering how I got Barnaby's number, well, let's just call it magic. After all, I know how much you hate comic books, and mysteries even more so. Knowing how annoyed you must be is a small consolation. As for the inheritance, I am nothing if not a man of my word. My number is 14, and Barnaby's is 82. As far as I know, you already have Antoinette's and Margaret's. I won't ask how you got them. I know Antoinette was always going to be the first to die, and Margaret perished the day she tried to put her brain into that machine. For all her intelligence, it boggles the mind how stupid she could be. Either way, congratulations. You've won. Perhaps it would have been easier if we just shared the wealth like Father intended, instead of trying to outlive each other through various means. In the end, we outlive society itself. I take comfort knowing you'll be stuck forever in this awful, decrepit place.
So, that's why he insisted on holotapes. Even in death, Arthur found a way to get the last word. I loved that about him, as much as I despised everything else. But I am sad that he's gone. He was family, after all. Which means the infection I suffered in D.C. has yet to subside.
What do we do now?
One thing we won't do is give up. If Arthur's dead, that means someone killed him, and that person had to have a motive. Granted, that list might be infinite, so it's best we start at the top.
What do you think happened to him?
If I had to venture a guess, I'd say this is Margaret's work. You can tell by the lasers and dead robots. And if Margaret's really alive, perhaps you'll want to work together. My sister would know this, of course. See if you can't find another clue somewhere. Hopefully with an address and directions.
I found this old photo.
Ah, I know the place in the picture. A pre-war cafe for dilettantes and socialites, and a post-war nightclub for hustlers and scavs. Old enough to feel safe, but new enough to be dangerous. That's my sister for you. One step ahead with 2 left feet. Well, we shouldn't keep her waiting. Let's go.
Freak. You're just as ugly as ever with that face. Let's focus on what's next. Ugh.
Ausschalten!
Pech gehabt. Zugriff.
In my sister's mind, I suppose killing Arthur was a peace offering. She must think I still hate him.
Halt! Jeder, der hier durch will, muss eine Gebühr bezahlen. 1000 Kronkorb.
Wie wär's mit einem kleinen Preisnachlass?
500.
Komm schon, da geht doch noch mehr.
400? Kannst du dir das leisten?
Ich glaube nicht.
Dann wohl auf die harte Tour. Das geht ab!
Ja. Auf Nimmerwiedersehen.
Das ist auch nicht in Ausbildung. Auf Spanplatten schießen. Wie sollte mich das auf die Hölle vorbereiten?
Ich hoffe, der nächste Mal. Ich habe keinen blassen Schimmer. Warum ist das so wichtig? Dann mal los.
And so here you are. This bar was a nice choice. Maudlin, but nice all the same.
You'd be amazed how little this neighborhood has changed. The bombs may have dropped, but the dirt is still here.
And you were never one to avoid getting your hands dirty. In fact, you're looking much better than Arthur these days.
Looking's not as good as having, honey.
It never is. I suppose the question is whether you want it all for yourself, or if you want to do this together.
I do, actually.
Then it's time you dropped this ruse. After all, you're far too nice to pass for my sister. You, on the other hand, with that disgruntled look, as if the world were too small and you had to slouch to fit inside it. That I recognize.
You're as perceptive as ever, Audrey. And still a huge bitch.
Takes one to know one. Is this a new body? Well, new in the relative sense. I wasn't aware synths came in vintage models.
Why do you think I chose it? It helps sell the illusion. Not that I needed it. Arthur would never deign to make eye contact with the help.
So, you've been working for him?
Naturally. I let him collect the combination, then waited for my opportunity to take it. After all, our brother would never agree to working together. He'd call it surrendering to Father's idealistic garbage.
He also wouldn't trust either of us not to kill him.
That too. In fact, I believe his favorite saying was, "That isn't water under the bridge."
Yes, I imagine it was something much thicker. And he was right, as it turns out. So, why not do the same to me?
Because I've always liked you, Audrey. I couldn't stand to be around you, but that's not the same thing. And best of all, I know working together would piss our brother off to no end.
All right. But if we're going to work together, my friend here is coming along. She's quite capable.
Still don't trust me, do you? All right, fine. Your friend can come. The two of you can meet me at the old summer estate. It's time to find out once and for all what legacy Father left us.
Hi.
Watch yourself around Audrey. She's not as smart as she sounds. So what have you been up to, sister? Still shooting raiders for kicks?
Yes, but not intentionally. Nowadays, they just force my hand. And you?
Oh, the same old. Forever building the better mousetrap, as you like to call it.
And have you caught many mice with this contraption of yours?
I've caught enough. How did Barnaby die anyway? Arthur
Ich
assumed
tue,
you
was ich
killed him.
tue.
He was
Wenn dir das
dead
nicht
before I
gefällt,
even
Pech
got the
gehabt.
chance. Antoinette, on the other hand, is another story. The truth is, she gave me no choice.
I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. The girl killed herself. We all know she belonged in Parsons.
Muss mal
Father
Geld
just
für
didn't
eine
have the
neue
heart to
Knarre
commit her.
zurücklegen. Brauch einen Stecherverschluss und einen hölzernen Kolben. Oh ja, ich sehe sie schon vor mir.
Klingt gut.
Brauch
Gehen wir.
The atmosphere here is toxic. I trust you'll be careful.
So I just need to wipe out a few raiders? Done. Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you?
Du siehst noch ganz lebendig aus.
Really very bad.
Keine Chance. Hey, Sünd!
Unit X688 spricht in höchsten Tönen von dir.
Das ist gut zu wissen.
Das Commonwealth ist ein gefährlicher Ort. Nimm dir genug Ausrüstung mit, bevor du aufbrichst.
Das ist mir bekannt, ja.
Grüße, Wächter.
Hey?
Achtung, Bravo 6-4 bei Rüstungsbucht 2 melden. Bravo 6-4 zu Rüstungsbucht 2.
Kate schreibt mich doch nicht diensttauglich, dass er mir jetzt Befehle gibt.
Hört sich wirklich verrückt an.
Was führt dich heute zu mir?
Ich schaue mir das Angebot mal an.
Gerade sind ein paar erstklassige Waffen reingekommen.
Where was the Prydwen constructed?
Kann jetzt nicht reden. Muss mir die Meyerlock-Scheiße von den Stiefeln kratzen.
Ach, egal. Das kann warten.
Hi.
Hey,
Sich ohne Rückendeckung mit einer Todeskralle anzulegen, nimmt ganz schnell ein böses Ende.
ach, erzähl doch keinen Mist. Ganz ruhig.
Boston Airport. We're lucky, maybe.
Vergiss es.
Willkommen an Bord, absolut. Die Waffe ist einsatzbereit und freut sich aufs Gefecht, Mann.
Was jetzt? Okay,